Hello, everyone. This is your girl, Erica Wilson, the host of It Had to Happen show. You knew that you had to turn to God because He's the only one that could get you out. Such a blessing to be able to sit with you, son.
You know, like in the isolation, sometimes we feel lonely or not being able to fit in, or this person is not going to bother with me or whatever. But that is the time when God says, "Be still."
Right.
And know that I am God. There you go. Thank you, Jesus.
I'm a single mom with 2 kids, struggling, rape victim, homeless, robbed at gunpoint. All those things had to happen to me to birth me for my purpose today. And that's why I'm standing here today giving back.
We knew then that we was on a long road to recovery. But I say that to say this. It had to happen.
Great day, great day, great day, everyone. We are here live today at It Had to Happen with your girl, Erica Wilson. We have a big speaker in the house for you guys today, Mr. Puncho Villashio. But before I bring him on, guys, this is a young man who's not only full of energy, he brings energy. And like one of my guests said, about bringing the table to the table, this young man himself actually bring the table to the table. So I'm going to introduce to some and present to others Mr. Puncho Villashio. How are you doing today, sir?
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
I am awesome. I am so glad to have you in the house for today, just to let the people know that being confident is not being cocky. So if you could just tell us a little bit about yourself and who is Puncho Villashio?
Puncho Villagio. I come from the struggle. I come from every bit of poverty. And I just somehow I just got the know-how. And that know-how is, that you can't, you could be, I believe in being arrogant, cocky. I believe in it. Like, I believe that's what's going to take you to the next level. I believe being humble is one thing, and that's cool. I'm very humble, but I also let them know. And I'm going to let you know it, but I'm going to let my work speak for itself. So I feel like I'm here to let the young brothers know, man, you can get up out of that hood. It's a lot more to it than in that hood. So
That's good right there because, sometimes we have to be, not sometimes, it's great to actually be a light for the younger folk. And that's what we need. We need for our men to go back and reach down to the younger folk so they can have someone to look up to, because a lot of times we have, as myself, I'm a single mom. And I come from a single mother as well, but my dad passed away when I was 5 years old. So my mother never dated after that. So I was raised by mom, and then I became a single mom. So that's great that you're able to do that, to reach back to our youth and show them the way. So you said you come from the struggle, you come from poverty and all of that. So you actually could be a beacon of light for them. When you say the struggle, we need to know what you mean by the struggle. You come from struggle, you come from poverty. So you could go ahead and walk us through that a little bit.
Okay, so me as well. I lost my mom. My mom died in prison. My mom and my daddy had life. I lost them when I was young. You know what I'm saying? Like my mama died in prison, but my mama, what I got out of my mama was on cops. My mama was on cops. My mama was in and out of prison. My uncles, I was raised around a group of, monsters or whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I just knew I was different. And my grandma used to always tell me I was special because my mama, she started smoking crack and stuff. So she left me in an apartment for like, I think my older sister would say I was in there for like 4 days with no food, just running around. You know what I'm saying? My mama left me with, I had food. My mom left me with like bottles. And I guess a pamper, however, I don't know. I was 1 year old. So my mom left me. She couldn't take it no more or whatever. She left me, and then my grandma asked her what was it. She said he in an apartment over there if he's still living. And when my grandma said when they shot over there and they came, I was still moving around like nothing ain't never happened. So she always told me before she passed, because my grandma died when I was young too. So she told me actually 14 and 15. My grandma was already, she had what Alzheimer's, whatever they want to call it, but she was already on her way out. But she's always told me, she was like, Puncho, you special. You know what I mean? She was like, you special. Just always remember that. So, but I ain't never get that. You know what I mean? I never got that. But I had to hustle so young at a young age because I never seen my uncles all at one time or my auntie. I had one auntie, she got killed. All my uncles was in prison 20, 30 years. I had one uncle left. He just got out like 3 years ago from doing 30 years. So I never seen all my family at one time. And like I was in a juvenile. I was in and out of juvenile, for selling dope. Was nothing else, not stealing, not doing nothing else. I was hustling because I had no other way. My sister taught me how to cook dope and sell dope. So that's what I knew. And people didn't want to buy dope from me because I was a little T son. They were scared of little T. So they end up me. So I'm learning, I got the gift of gab. I just started doing it and I learned how to hustle. And then from that day forward, I just never was going to be broke. And I was going to always take care of my family because my mama died in prison because she killed the man who was smoking crack with her. And he stole her food that she cooked for us. It wasn't a lot of food, but it was the food she cooked for us. So the principle is you never take nothing and I'm going to protect my kids and my family. So she told my grandma and us that she was going to do it. She did it. And she always said that y'all take care of y'all family. So I just knew, I said, I can't take care of my family if I'm in prison like my mom and my dad. So it's like, I just really went, the last time I went to prison, they were trying to give me 17 years. And I turned myself in because I got tired of being on the run. I was on tour. I was making money. I was everything. I just wasn't happy with, man, I'm on the run and this could end any type of way. So I wanted to end my way. If it's gonna end, it's gonna end with me wanting to be happy and me trying to better myself. So I got my money up, I prayed, and I turned myself in. And through the strength of God, I was out in 11 months. And when I got out, I told my sisters, I told everybody, I was like, it's over. I ain't going back. I said, I got to break this chain. I wrote a book called Break the Family Curse. And I was like, I ain't going back. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm talented. You know what I mean? Whatever. So when I got out, I did a video. My first video went viral. The first one, I mean, me just talking junk, it went viral. Boom. Then I posted a picture with a whole bunch of money on this same table right here. And that went viral. And then from there, I was like, man, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I ain't finna really, I like rapping. I was getting 5,000 a show rapping. I just didn't want to be around a whole bunch of different dudes and personalities because I knew that was fake. And I know a lot of rappers I know broke. You had that run, but then you broke. And I'm here for the long haul. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to just rap and be famous. I want to, if I'm going to do something, I'm trying to generations on down the line. We trying to, you know what I mean? We trying to break that family curse. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna be the sacrificial lamb.
Wow. So I know
Yeah,
that's right, King. I know that's right. But just to hear, oh my God, like just to hear, I mean, it was breathtaking to hear that your mom and your dad both was in prison, and you basically
Mhm.
had to really raise yourself. But just to hear you being left in an apartment by yourself at the age of one, is that what you said? It's 1 year old?
Yeah, 1 year old. Yeah, I got an older sister. My older sister's 52, and she always tell me,
Hmm.
she's like, man, I just knew you were gonna be special. Like, you know, like I don't let, like, you know what I mean. I'm learning a lot about myself right now. You know what I mean, and I use that like my whole life to push me forward. Like I can't quit. But I done accomplished a lot. Like a lot. I'm the one that ain't never think we're gonna be nothing, but I'm doing better than all the ones they thought would be doing better than me.
All right, salute, King. That's what I'm talking about.
That's the part of being cocky.
You didn't let.
Yeah, you gotta let them
Listen,
know. You
you
gotta let
did
them
not let
know.
your yeah, and you did not let your pain stop you. Your trials and your tribulations, you didn't let that stop you. You actually used that as motivation. And that's great
Mhm.
that you did that. You wanted to break that generational curse, which you're doing right now, because I watch you from back, when I saw your Instagram page and I was like, man, and I didn't know you were a can of paint. And I say, this young king got himself something, And then when I
Yeah.
reached out to you and I actually, talked with you, and it's just, I mean, you have this light. I don't even know if you see it, but you have this light on you that you could just walk into a room and you just brighten up that room. And I want you to keep that light. But people need to know that, yeah, I may be confident, but I'm not cocky. So, however, it's a difference. So, can you tell the people what's the difference in being confident and not cocky?
When I walk in the room and light it up, I already know I do that. And that's like people tell me that I've had from the biggest to people to the small people tell me they're like, Puncho, you just got that it factor, the aura. My aura speaks for itself, and
Mm.
it comes from a lot of what I've been through. It comes from like me. I stand for no BS, like I don't care who you is. I'm gonna respect you. You know what I mean? I believe a dog deserves respect. So I demand respect. You ain't gotta respect me, but you not gonna disrespect me. Um,
All right.
and and like when I walk, I walk with my chest out, man. I know who I am. Like it's nothing you can say to break me. It's nothing like I've already been broken. My picture frame is already back together. So what you say don't mean nothing to me. You can't say nothing that ain't nobody else said to me now. You know what I mean? Like unless you motivated me, and then now we talking. But you ain't gonna take the smile off my face. I would never know what nobody say.
Ooh, listen, y'all heard it here, and it had to happen with the girl Erica Wilson and Mr. Puncho, the big speaker. You see why he had that name, the big speaker, because he's speaking big facts right here. And that is so great to have where you feel that nobody can break you because you done been through the work as it is. So only thing you can
Mhm.
do is pour positive into me, because positive and positive make positive things. You can't bring no negative energy over here, because when you tell me that I can't, what you gonna do with that I can't, Puncho?
Yeah, nah, it's because people gonna tell you, man. Like people tell me all the time. I was told about okay, let's talk about okay. I'm gonna do this stand up. I already knew I tried stand up, but I already knew I didn't want to do stand up. I don't want to be labeled a comedian. Like I feel like my story is too authentic. It's too rough. I feel like it's so many people that's in the rough part of their life that I can't joke all the time about it. I feel like I could tell them I could be me because my humor, I got humor. So just me being me and speaking this real stuff is going to be like, damn, and you're gonna be able to laugh, we're gonna be able to kick it, we're gonna be able to joke, and I'm gonna be able to tell you how I made it out because I've been through probably some of everything when it comes to being homeless, when it comes to having $100,000, over $100,000 to sleeping in the backseat of a car, to on top of the world feeling like you gonna get on a record label and then all of it crash in front of you, then you get pushed all the way to the back, never give up. Like I done been through all that kind of stuff. Shot at all that stupid stuff. Like I done been through all that. And what I got out of it, and what I got out of all of that is some of these young teenagers, all they need is love. Like I would have had love. Like I don't even like. I used to get mad when Christmas come. I used to get mad when Thanksgiving come because I just didn't know what real love was like. I couldn't find that love my grandma had for me, or my mama had for me. So you know how many people out there just feel like they're alone. You know what I mean? Like still to this day I get lonely. You know what I mean? And it's because it's just so lonely. But it's like I see other people in their family, and you see how they move. They don't cherish that. You know, so I feel like every man should work on building a family. I feel like they'll live longer and they'll be much more stronger.
Wow. But you know what though, Puncho, we have to also know, like you said, you look at other families and sometimes you feel lonely because you see that everything that glitter is not gold. You know, we could
Mm-hmm.
make it look good on the outside. You know what I mean? And I can relate to you on that because, you know, everybody wants to feel love. Everybody wants to feel a part of something, especially your family. So to hear you say that, that kind of saddens me because that's one thing that we need to do as a whole is build stronger families. And that's why I
Yeah.
started 88 Blessings. And that's one of, you know, that's our mission is build stronger families because that's something that we need. And, you know, you build stronger families, you have stronger kids. They are our future leaders here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so glad that you're here and you're talking about everything that you went through. You've been homeless, you've been shot at, you losing your mom, your grandmother, your first two loves, you know, your father being in prison, you going backwards and forth to prison. But look at you
Mm-hmm.
now, King, that you're sitting here before us because you always had something, like your grandmother said, you're special. So it's not that
Mm-hmm.
the people was walking away or treating you wrong or any of that. It was God was setting you apart because you couldn't fit in. You just couldn't fit in with certain folk. So he knew that he had to set you apart because you was one to stand out. So don't
Yeah.
be discouraged if you have those lonely times because God set you apart. And then when now that he's escalating you and
Mm-hmm.
taking you different places, you got to understand everybody can't go. You
Yeah,
know,
I know that
so
now. I definitely know that now. I don't been like I said, I've been doing this for 18 some years, just entertainment. So I like everything. Like I don't like I said, I've been through it all. I've been through everything except making very big time, which I'll be there, and I'm, you know what I mean. I'm going to get there, but I feel like everything that I went to is what got me to this point where I'm at right now. Like it's like I know that everybody can't eat at your table. I've been with people that I thought that'll ride with me forever that fall off. I've been with the ones you love and you know the women you thought you would be with. I've been through all that stuff, so I just feel like that's what I'm here to help people with now, you know, and make it do what it do, man, because you don't have to where you at right now, you don't have to be stuck there. It's all on you and it's all on your mindset. And you know, I
yeah.
would tell people to read, you know what I mean? I read. So once I started back reading, I started changing my mind frame again because it only take a couple days to get off track. So I just would say read, even if it's read a
Mm.
chapter a day. You know what I mean? And you know, you'll sooner or later get it. And if you don't, then you're just a part of that 80%. You know what I'm saying? Like it's only 20%. Like if everybody had all the sense and could get money, it won't be no money out here. So I don't want everybody to be able to have the smarts, you know. So if you can't get it, then just don't get it. You can work for me, you know.
Oh my God. As you can see, guys, we are here live today. It had to happen with your girl, Erica Wilson. We have a big speaker here, Puncho Am I saying it right? Villashio? Villashio?
It's Villagio.
Bellagio. Okay, y'all heard it right here. I mean, to hear, like I said again, all of the things that you will do, and knowing that you have these things that's coming up. You didn't only do comedy. You also did a couple of movies. You also have things that's coming up, maybe in a couple of months or so. But let's talk about
Mm-hmm.
this movie, Scammers.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that and how that came to play.
Um,
And guys,
Scammers
as you
came
can see
about.
here, this is scammers.
Yeah, Scammers is that came about because in Fort Lauderdale, like Broward County, Dade County, Broward County, Palm Beach, scamming beat. So I like I say, scamming is big, and everybody had their little taste and sharing to something somewhat kind of scamming. So I had thought about that idea years ago to make my movies, because I always said I wanted to make my own movies. But when I went to jail, when I got out of jail, I didn't have it. I lost it. I lost, like, even the little ideas, because I didn't write a movie. I just wrote my vision. So it just started coming back to me, and then we was gonna shoot a movie, and I was like, man, I got one. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm gonna shoot Scammers. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even write it. We did it off pure talent. Just all we did, we guerrilla shot it. You know what I mean? Everybody was saying that we couldn't. People didn't want to come to the shoot because my partner is just one camera guy, but he's a beast of like a nuclear weapon. He's very, 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 very good. And and known in high places, but they didn't know that because I don't go around bragging and preaching it. If you don't want to do it, don't worry. But like, some people backed out, some people didn't. But the ones who did it, once they saw it, they were like, dog, this he did that. I'm like, see what I'm saying? So then the next movie, I had like 100 people on set every day for 7 days. Why? Because they believe in me now. Like, you have no choice, and if you don't, I run over you. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you're not helping me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not helping me. You like, at the end of the day, like, come on, it's hard to be a boss. Everybody want to be a boss, but it's hard because responsibility come with it and everything else. And I feel like I could bring that to the table to help a lot of these people around
Mm. You said I'll run over you.
here. Yeah, if you're not, if you're not a part of it, and you get in the way, I run over you. It can't be friends in this game. It's like, you can't be friends and love everybody. You will never make it. You can't love everybody. You can't. I don't care to be liked by everybody. Yeah, I don't want to be liked by everybody. Somebody gotta hate me.
Oh my God, that's it, King. But you said something so profound. You said that at first nobody really wanted to support that movie, but the second movie, you had 100 people on set every day. So that's what I'm saying. It's so sad that it actually take for them to see and wanting to be a part after the fact. You didn't want to be a part doing when I needed you there, but now when things are starting to pick up for me, I want to be a part now. So my thing is, do you ever deal with, and can you point out the love?
Shut up. You see me over here. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know right now.
You stuck on that one. But I do understand, because you know that it's definitely out there. But the thing about it is, sometimes people don't know how to give it because they never got it. And that's one of the things that we as people have to understand. Like, somebody can't give you something that they don't. Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't know how to really show. Well, actually, no, I'm taking it away from myself. I know how to show a bunch of love. That's the reason I get messed over, because I'm super loving. I was built to this, to where I just like nigga, you don't get none of my love. Like, for what? Like, I'm only like, if you come into my life, you're a phase. Until I see different, you're a phase, because you're not gonna be around long. You know what I mean? It's like, and I've learned that in this game, you can't, because you never know someone else's motive. Like, so how could I? By the time I get to love you, then it's more like, you know what I'm saying? No homo. Like, if I love a guy because I love the person you are, like, we could be there. If I love a woman, like, not even sexually or nothing, you a piece to the puzzle. And then you find out they're just full of, you know what I'm saying? Like, now you love them already. Now your emotions, it's like, damn, I lost a friend. But if it's business and it's like, hey, this what's going on, I don't give a damn. Like, you, okay. Next.
Well, I tell you what, you stuck with me. So you might as well get ready for it.
Hey, you the first person that even ever, like, just when I be like, hey, I don't really understand. You know what I'm saying? Understand is like, you the first, you helped me a lot. You don't even know it. Just the little stuff. Like, that means so much to me. Like, cause I don't get none of that. Like, and like you thought, like probably I got this going. Get it. I do a lot of stuff, but I do it by hard work. I figure all that other stuff out later. Like right now, I just know ain't nobody gonna outwork me. I know that. You could, yeah. When it comes to grinding, you talking different. Like you might know a little more computer and all that, but when it comes to me walking and knocking on them doors, talking about, hey, I got this. What y'all? This what I want. I got that. I figure the rest out. Like that's why God brought you in my life. You help me figure that out. You know, the right people to come around. I was looking for people, paying people to try to help me figure it out, but it was more like a lick instead of, you know what I mean? Thinking about my bright side.
Wow.
Yeah. So
And, too, sometimes though, we have to make sure the timing is right. It's our timing. It's not our timing. So,
yes.
out of everything that all the people that you paid and probably ran off with the money or didn't do what or didn't deliver, those are just lessons. So now you know what to do now. Because you had to go through that. That's the name of the show. It had to happen. So whatever it was, those people that ran off with the money, I didn't deliver. Hey, it had to happen. So now when you're sitting down with people, or if anyone come around and want to pour into you, you have to let me rephrase that. So when we get in contact with one another, right? And I want you to be honest. Did you think that I was after something when I was trying to pour into you? Because I sometimes
Nah,
feel like that when people come after me, But
I
did you
don't.
feel that way?
Now I'm at the space right now where God only bringing people to me. Like everybody already know what I'm on. They know I'm firm. They know it. They know I'm firm. Like I said, when you said that, when you said I could walk in the room and people, boy, all these people up there tell you, they be like, man, they be like, call Puncho, they be like, man, you gotta shit. They ain't going for it. They know that. So like when I like, and then I'm an energy person, you know what I mean? It's like you ain't when you can, you just said, would you do the interview? I was like, yeah. Like little do you know, you came at a time to where I'm like, shit, I need to be practicing and talking more. I need to get on other people's stuff. See, you ain't even know I wasn't even looking for no money from you anyway. So or whatever. Like I'm looking for no money from you. You ain't say nothing about no money. So at the end of the day, shit, that ain't come across my mind. We ain't talking no money. Just put me on. Let me talk.
The big
Let me
speaker is
talk.
here, y'all.
I ain't thinking about no money right now. You know what I mean?
And
I
so
ain't
I
gonna say
can
I'm gonna do it for free, but I get me some paper later. I get my own paper right now.
Y'all heard it right here. Oh, it had to happen. Guys, he's not only doing movies, he's not only done comedy, and he's not only doing speaking, but guess what, guys? We have an event tomorrow night called Beauty So Rare Spread Love. It's 88 Blessings fundraiser event. Guys, he will be our guest speaker on the show, joining Alan and myself and the beautiful April Castillo, the actress who played in Freedom Writers, guys. So he will be there tomorrow, pouring love into that event tomorrow as well. But one thing I can say is, Puncho, I am so very honored to be able to just speak into you. I mean, you do have a lot of people that come with hidden agendas. This is not one here. I want to see you excel because I see the light on you. I see that aura that you have about you, and the same thing that your grandmother told you. And like I said, I'm just now getting to know you, but you're stuck with me, Puncho. So go ahead and tell us what you have coming up now. What's your next move, Puncho?
I got another movie coming out. Well, it was going to be a full movie. We're going to turn it to a series. Now it's called The Day After Quarantine. We're going to turn that into a series, and we, with God's power, we hope it like Netflix or somebody. If not, then we'll just keep on working until they hear us out. So we got that. Then we got this music summit. I'm just a speaker there. It's in March. If y'all rap, y'all hear that, y'all should pull up at that. It's Ugly Money Music Summit. Got that. And just working, man, just working under the table. And that's that. Don't let the quarantine and nothing hold y'all back. Because what it did teach us now is hustle. Like in the coming years, remember I said this first, in the upcoming years, you only gonna survive by your hustle. So if the quarantine ain't teach y'all nothing else, Y'all better learn how to hustle. Y'all could post all them selfies all y'all want. They ain't gonna get you paid. You better learn y'all master your craft.
Look, give it to him one time, Puncho. Give it to him one time.
Wake up, silly nigga. Wake
Listen,
up,
guys, if
silly.
you're not following him on social media, Puncho, tell one how they can get in contact with you if they would like to contact you for maybe any bookings or anything like that. Tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, Puncho Villashio #2. My email, book Puncho. I got Facebook. I'm on Facebook. You can reach me at Faye on Facebook. And yeah, just reach out and I'll hit you back, man. Somebody will hit you back. It won't be me. Somebody will hit you
Yes, he will.
back. Somebody will hit you back.
Oh my goodness, I'm loving it. I am loving the energy. Guys, we're here live today at It Had to Happen with your girl, Erica Wilson. We have the big speaker in the house, guys. I'm telling you, this is a young man who comes. He told you his journey, he told you his pain, and he spoke a little bit about his purpose. So, Pancho, if you have that young kid that's under the sound of your voice, and maybe he's out there doing wrong or not listening to mom at home and just thinking that I just want to do what I want to do. Peer pressure. Let's speak about peer pressure. So if you had that kid that's under peer pressure, what would be your words of encouragement to him?
Man, you're gonna go through that though. But once you learn your lesson from that, you gotta be strong, man. You got the mind of your own because I think we all went through that little stage where it was peer pressure, and like that middle school, that high school era. But I feel like, man, peer pressure can put you in some bad situations, and it can not only put you in some bad situations then, but it can like linger over to the later on in your life because at that age you make dumb mistakes, man, and at that and a mistake can cost you. So if you young out there and you need and you lost, sit down, talk to somebody. Don't be scared to ask for help. It's cool. It's cool to be like, hey man, what you do. Ask questions. Whatever you want to do. If you play basketball, find somebody who's good in basketball, or find a coach who coaches good, or find a coach who you like. Go ask them, hey, how I do this? How can I get in this program? How can I do this? Whatever you do, if you cook, whatever you want to do, track, whatever, because at that age you do something. You have to do something. So whatever you do, just ask questions. Like, don't be scared to ask questions. Don't knock yourself out. You know what I mean? Don't feel like, oh, I ain't gonna ask them because they don't care. They don't care about me. No, make them not care about you. If you feel like that, make them tell you no. That's my number one thing that I growed up on myself. I'm gonna make you tell me no. You ain't gonna be able to say you ain't asked me. I'm gonna ask you 1,000 times, but that last time gonna be the time I ain't gonna ask you no more, and I'm gonna show you. So do that for me. Anything you got a question, be like, ask them. Hey man, show me this right here. The only dummy I know is the one that ain't asked no question.
Yep, and the Bible even say you have not because you ask not. So that's good right there. So like you said, most of us have went through the peer pressure. But were you ever a follower or were you a leader?
Now I was born a leader.
That's fine. I love it. I love it. So
I
you
feel
lead
like
by.
some people just was born by that. I was just everybody don't have that in them. That's a gift.
Mm, mm. And you know what? I was listening to Bishop Jake Sunday, and he said that being a leader could get lonely. Do you believe that?
That's why I told you I'd be lonely in here. I done ran off some of my friends because I believed in them more than they believed in themselves.
Jesus, that's some good stuff right there. So
Yeah, so
you were saying like you think your personality was too strong for them, or
that
you saw
too.
in them what they didn't see in themselves, so that caused them to kind of like.
No, I know that too. I have like I'm learning how to deliver how I talk because I'm aggressive, by nature. So I learned how to tone it down. I'm still learning how to tone it down and when to turn it up and when to show emotion and all that. But that could have had a part to do with it and everything. Like just I probably wasn't saying it right. I'll take fault in it. I didn't mean no harm or nothing. You know what I mean? But they know I didn't mean no harm because everybody come back to me. They left me. They told me they
Wow.
left me.
And you know
After they
what?
mad, they left me. I don't never change anyway. If you mad at me, I don't care. Like if you mad at me, I'm saying, and I really, like, it's like I love you, like you my home. If you mad with me, yeah, I care. You know what I'm saying? But you'll get over it, bro. Like especially if I'm trying to motivate you. Because if I'm not gonna say it unless it's the truth anyway.
Right. And some, yeah, because some people can actually take the truth. Sometimes that
Yeah.
truth comes a little too deep, you know. But can you ever see yourself being, say, for instance, if you had that person, right? We're gonna speak on relationships now. So you had that woman that you was interested in, right? And
Mm-hmm.
you guys began to date, right?
Yes.
And you see that she's beginning to be a little attached, but you're not there yet, but she's there. Do you ever see yourself pushing that woman off when she become too attached?
Um.
Have you ever done
I've
that? Put it like that.
Yeah. I just went through this whole year with nobody. I didn't want nobody. I just wanted to take that time out to just get myself together. Hold on, let me call Myron. Oh, you right there. Hey, here, they outside. Just just get anyone.
Y'all see Mr. Puncho, he's a little busy now, so
Nah, cause nah, I do other stuff. But yeah, yeah, like I took this whole year off to really get myself together, like reading books, like right here. See, this is my table, but I didn't have this to get no, hell no. Yeah, not them, the other ones. Yeah, no, hell no, not them. This. See, I read this book right here. The Way of the
way up the
Superior
superior
Man.
man. Wow.
See, and that's just sitting on my table. See, when my home, like when my homeboys come, I tell them to read. I don't tell them to pick up no guns.
That's it. Wow.
You know what I mean? Like this ain't even. I can show you my books all over the house. I just when you come here, I just tell you, man, pick it up, man. Read a little bit, read a little bit. Read a little line. That line might change your life a little bit. I don't know.
So you are definitely an encourager, and
Yeah.
that's good. A great encourager. If you're
No, the other
encouraging
one, the green
someone
one.
to read,
Yeah.
because I know I saw on your Instagram one day, where you were talking about your books and you know that how you make sure that you get your reading in. I'm one. I like to scam. I don't like to read. I have to be honest. I like to go through and I like to scam. But you know
Yeah.
that's a great tool to have is to be able to read. And my son is trying to correct me on the side. Sorry,
It's scanned. You said
scanning.
scam.
What I
I
said,
thought
scamming?
I thought
I think about it.
hey, I thought I was tripping.
Well, thank you, son.
I was like, scam.
Well, no, I don't like to scam. I don't do no scamming, baby, at all. But I like to
I
scam.
know
I'm
what
thinking
you
about he
meant
has a
though.
movie called Scammers.
I know what you meant though.
Thank you, my son. Let me tell you something. Puncho, this man, he is so freaking smart that he gonna correct you. He's sitting in the kitchen now fixing his food, and he heard what I said. He said it's scanning. It's
It's
scanned.
scam. I know that. I know I got it
Oh,
though. But yeah, I
well,
like to
y'all
read. I
get it.
like to read though.
You know that's a good thing though, because that, like I said, I would get a book, and I'm like, it gotta really catch my attention for me to be able to, sit there and read that book. Okay, so
Right.
Pancho, we all spoke about your pain, we done spoke about your purpose, we done spoke about your journey, all of that. I know that I see these little. I don't want to call your dogs funny. I'm gonna call them funny looking. I watch your little dogs that you have, but it was one that you had yesterday. He was a monster. I don't know. You said he was one
Yeah.
years old. Can you tell us about that dog?
That's a cane corso. That's one of them like they guard dogs. They vicious by nature. Like they get that was a friend of mine dog because me and my brother we got a dog. We started a dog kennel. So that dog it was 1 year old, but he 1 year old, but I think he 125 pounds. And he
Man.
probably was. He probably what he like 3 foot, 4 feet tall or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
them
he
dogs you
was
gotta
huge.
have
He was
trained.
a
Like
he
you have.
was
Yeah, he was real big. Like, but them those the dogs that you have to have trained. Like he have to get trained because he's too big. He gonna get bigger than that.
oh my, no way.
Yeah, they get
Mm-mm.
like
I wish the
150.
people
Yeah,
could have saw the
160
dog.
pounds.
But can you bring?
I was
Where
scared.
is
I
the
was
little
scared.
one
That's why y'all
that
was.
knows how to open the door?
Oh, Buck, right here. Buck, come here, Buck.
Yeah, can you
They
show
asked
us
me
the
about
little
you. Come
one
on,
who don't let you?
come on, come on.
This dog know
They
how to
asked right
open the
here
door, guys.
to my French. The Frenchie. Come on. He like he know trying to put him on camera. He ran.
Oh my goodness,
She
this
said, "Which one?
dog
What the
was
little one that know how to
opening
open
the
the door?"
door.
Yeah, he used the bathroom. He scratched it. He used the bathroom. Look at the camera, man. I don't want to. Hey, look.
Oh,
Say what's up. Say what's up, man.
what's his name?
His name Buck. He like, man, here you go with this
Buck.
camera
Buck,
again,
you better
man.
leave those doors closed. Buck, you better
Oh
leave
yeah, he
those
don't.
doors
Hey, oh
closed.
yeah, he busts open all the bathroom doors. He's like, you can't close no doors. He come right in. He said it's a no lock door policy around here. Ain't that right, Bucko?
Oh my good. He looked much bigger there, Puncho.
Oh, he done got
He
he done
looked
got
bigger
real
there.
big fast. Yeah, he way bigger now. He done got big fast. He like, man,
And
get the
what
don't
dog
like the
is
camera
that?
in his face. That's a Frenchie. This one right here, this is my brother's on. My brother bought this one right here. This is a Frenchie right here.
I can't see him.
He right
So
here.
the
Come on.
Frenchie.
Yeah.
He say give him some camera time too, Puncho.
What's up? He get mad
Ooh.
because we put the camera in his face all the time. Look, he move. Look how he hold his face to the side.
He said, I
Look,
don't want
man.
to see them people. He looks
What's
big.
up? What's up,
And that's a
man?
Frenchie?
Yes. We got more too.
Oh,
We
his
got more, but
coat so
we waiting on
pretty.
them to come. Yeah, we got more. We waiting on them to come. That's what we
So is
started the
that
Frenchie dog kennel. We got another one that's in, but she
okay,
big though. Yeah, she a guard dog too. They
so
have to
how
reach the
big do they get?
house. This one don't get big. He had his full size right now. His head get bigger and stuff, but she's gonna get a lot more bigger. She big already, but she only 3 months, so she gonna get a lot more bigger. She's a
Oh
guard dog.
my goodness.
She
Guys,
gonna
we are
like
here. Wow. We're here live today and it had to happen with your girl Erica Wilson, and we have the big speaker in the house, guys. If you would like to book him, his information is definitely going across the screen. And also he's on Instagram, he's on YouTube, he's on Facebook. Guys, go show him some love. His video, no, not his video, his movie is actually showing on Amazon Prime, guys. So if you want, go ahead and look at scammers and see what scammers all about. So that's why I was saying that word, talking about reading, thinking about your movie. But oh, my son said he saw it on there already. All right. All right. So okay, my son said he's gonna watch it. So I guess I'll be watching it
all right,
tonight too,
appreciate you,
Puncho.
bro.
But I am so definitely. And thank you so much for coming on and sitting with me today. Tomorrow's event, guys. Tomorrow's event. Spread the love. Tomorrow's event is at 7 p.m., guys. Puncho will be a guest speaker there along with the beautiful April Hernandez. They will be dropping some jewels about spreading love, which we all need in this season. But before we go, Puncho, I'm going to roll a video to let you see my little light that shines. If we could go ahead and roll that video clip real quick. Puncho, that's my little dude right there. Voice grand that I'm his.
He was in there singing,
He
boy.
said, "Whoa."
Yeah, he was singing.
I told his dad, I said, you might as well go ahead. He finna get this contract. He gonna get the contract. He gonna get the contract. So is there anything that you would like to leave with the people on today before we leave?
I about done said everything I wanted to say. I don't know about saying it
And
though.
you
I don't know
can,
about. I told you I speak on my. I just speak with But I'm gonna save the rest for tomorrow.
okay. Well, I just want to encourage you and tell you that keep keeping on. Your story is amazing. I'm sure that it touched some people one day to hear that you went through all of this and to see that smile. I mean, this smile that you have on your face. I had a young lady on the show yesterday and things that she was speaking about. And every time I encountered this young lady, she always had a smile on her face. She never walked around looking like what she went through. And sometimes people don't like sharing their story because they're so embarrassed about their it's. But we all got to know that it had happened. In life, we're going to be faced with some trials. We're going to be faced with some tribulation. That's just life itself. But what do you do with it? Are you learning from it? You get up, you get over it, and you move on. You do better, and that's one of the things that you did, Puncho, and I commend you for that. So I have to say, salute, King. And I am so honored to have you on the show, and I look forward to you speaking on tomorrow, dropping those jewels about spreading the love.
All right. Well, I'm glad y'all had me on here. I enjoyed it. I had fun.
Y'all see that smile? Do y'all see that smile on his face, guys? Let me tell you something. And whatever you're going through, after seeing the smile, if you're still going through it, just look at this smile. And if you heard his story, guys, listen, he said he done back and forth in prison, mom dying in prison, dad in prison, his other second love passed away, homelessness, being shot at or shot, different things, people walking in and out. Listen, to have a smile like that says it all. But guys, meet us back here on Monday at 5:30 and book with flight 2021, guys. Every round goes higher and higher. So again, book with us this Monday at 5:30. That is our prayer broadcast, an hour of power. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. But until then, God bless you all. We love you. Bye.
Erica's Empowering Empire. 88 Blessings Soar Movement. It had to happen in a beauty so rare. We'd love for you to join us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. It had to happen with Erica Wilson. Following our social media.